Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, where towering trees whispered secrets to the wind, lived a hunter named Django. He was known across the villages for his unmatched skill with the bow and spear. His arrow never missed, and his traps always caught the biggest animals. But while the villagers admired his hunting prowess, they also feared his heart. Django was greedy, never satisfied with what he had. Unlike the other hunters who took only what they needed, Django hunted more than he could eat or sell. He believed that the forest owned him everything. "Why would I share my game with those who do nothing?" he would often say, laughing as he hoarded his spoils. His hut was filled with dried meats, rare-skinned animals, and horns from beasts that many hunters dare not to face. One evening, after selling a large catch at the village market, Django heard whispers about a sacred place deep within the forest. An old man at the market spoke of a magical hidden drum in the cave, guarded by spirits. The drum, the old man said, grants endless wishes to whoever plays it with a pure heart. Django's eyes gleamed. "Endless riches?" he repeated, gripping his spear. "Then that drum belongs to me." Ignoring the warnings of the villagers, Django set off into the forest at dawn. He carried his sharpest blade, his strongest bow, and a bag filled with food, determined to claim the legendary drum for himself. For days, Django wandered deep than any hunter had ever dared. The trees grew thicker, and the sun barely pierced through the canopy. Strange noises echoed through the woods, whispers of unseen creatures, the rustling of leaves with no wind, but Django pressed on. On the seventh day, he stumbled upon a river unlike any he had seen before. Its waters shimmered like molten gold, and at its center stood an ancient tree with twisted roots that reached the sky. Django knew he was close. Following the river's flow, he soon found a cave hidden under the curtains of vines. Strange markings covered the entrance, symbols he could not understand. A sudden gust of wind sent a chill down his spine, but he pushed forward. The air inside was thick, with the scent of earth and something older. As Django ventured deeper, the cave walls began to glow faintly, illuminating his path. At the center of the caravan, rested on a stone pedestal, was the drum. It was unlike any drum he had ever seen, crafted from ebony wood, its surface covered in carvings of animals, rivers, and the sun. Gold and silver thread lined its edges, and its skin shimmered with an unearthly glow. Django's heart pounded. At last, he whispered, reaching out to grab the drum. But the moment his fingers touched it, a deep voice echoed from the cave. "Who dares disturb the drum of the spirits?" Django stepped back. His grip tightened on his spear. "I am Django, the greatest hunter of these lands. I have come for the drum." A laugh, low and rumbling, filled the cave. The drum does not belong to men of greed. Django scowled. I will decide that for myself. Without hesitation, he struck the drum with his palm. The moment the drum sounded, the cave trembled. A powerful wind howled through the chamber, and the ground beneath Django's feet cracked. He stumbled but did not let go. Instead, he struck the drum again. The sound was mesmerizing. It was not like any ordinary drum beat. It was a song of power, of wealth beyond measure. As Django listened, gold coins spilled from the air, jewels rained from the ceiling, and fine silk appeared in piles around him. His eyes widened in disbelief. "This is mine, all mine," he shouted, laughing as he gathered the riches into the bag. But the voice spoke again, this time softer, more sinister. "The drum gives, but it also takes." Django ignored the warning. He struck the drum again and again, summoning more wealth. He imagined himself as the richest man in the land, a king among men. Then, suddenly, the drum changed. It once beautiful carvings, twisted faces, their eyes hollow and hungry. The air grew heavy, and the treasures he had summoned began to melt into black smoke. The cave walls closed in around him, and the voice spoke one final time. "A greedy heart shall never be satisfied. Now you shall drum for eternity." Django's hand moved against his will, striking the drum over and over again. His legs stiffened, his skin hardened, and his voice failed him. The magic of the drum was claiming him. He screamed, but no one heard. When the transformation was complete, where Django once stood, there was now only the drum. It sat upon the stone pedestal, its carvings now depicting a desperate hunter among the animals. His mouth was open in eternal silent scream. Many years later, villagers told story of the hunter who had sought too much and lost himself. It was said that if one listened closely at night, deep in the forest, they could hear the sound of a drum beating on its own, a warning to all who let greed consume them. And so, the talking drum remained in the forbidden cave, waiting for the next greedy soul foolish enough to strike it. And that, my friends, is a tale of a greedy hunter and the talking drum. A powerful lesson on the dangers of greed and the price of never knowing when enough is enough. What do you think would have happened if Django had listened to the warnings? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating tales. Until next time, stay wise and be content with what you have. See you in the next story.